What up, people? Welcome to a special edition of the Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph podcast, featuring the one and only Mike Steph, best in the world of what he does. I'm back again with another Sprinkle of Salt edition, recapping this evening's loss, Game 5 loss to the Philadelphia Sixers, to the Philadelphia 76ers. Listen, I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of respect. I'm a man of pride. So if my team loses, let's put it this way. If I talk shit when my team is up, then I'm going to show my face when my team is down. And right now, we're down. I'm not going to get into a long, drawn out recap of the game. I'm going to talk about the most prudent part of the game, the most prudent part of this loss, the most important part of this disappointment. That's the best way to say it. Disappointment. I'm not going to say it's a catastrophe. I'm not going to say, oh my God, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. Oh my God, the sky is falling. No, we're still up 3-2 in a game that very easily should have been won, should have been clinched, and we should be home with our feet up, relaxing, waiting for the winner of the Bucks and the Pacers. But that's not the case. Thursday, we go back to Philly. We supposed to handle our business, and we're going to handle our business. Where I'm going to start at with this little soliloquy that I decided to come up with before I take my ass into the crib, because if y'all don't know, I'm in my car studio, that is. It all started with 30 seconds remaining. There was a play. We had the ball. Jalen Brunson gets doubled. He dishes it off to Deuce McBride, flashing to the foul line. Deuce swishes that basket to put us up 6 with 29.8 remaining left in the game. And we was up by 6, and you couldn't tell me game was over. Wasn't over. Game was done. I'm like, yo, that's the nail in the fucking coffin. Embiid is on gas. We done withstood whatever Philly decided to come up with out of desperation. I figured this was going to be a celebratory night. That wasn't meant to be. That wasn't the case. In the ensuing possession, Maxey, who I will give props to, he scored a total of 46 points in this game. He literally carried the 76ers. He literally carried a very, very uninspired Joel Embiid. Yeah, I said it. Joel Embiid came out one turnover, having a quadruple double. But it's not about him tonight. I'm going to give respect where his respect's due. Maxey put on the show. Maxey, on that ensuing possession, drew the foul, which I don't know what the fuck Mitch Robinson was thinking. The only thing we had to make sure not to do was foul the three-point shooter. We're up by 6. Even if he gets the 3, we're up by 3 with the ball, with possession, and they're forced to foul because they have no timeouts left. Fine. And I knew it was a fait accompli that he was going to complete the 4-point play, because uncharacteristic of Tyrese Maxey was the fact that he missed 3 he missed 3 free throws in the fourth quarter after not missing for the whole entirety of the series. I believe at one point before his first miss, he was 18 of 18 from the line for the series. And he missed 3. So I'm like, okay, all right, fine. So now we're up by 2. Not a problem. So we get the ball, and for some reason, partly due to partly due to the defense of the Philadelphia 76ers, they allowed Josh Hart to be the man who, when he had the ball, to get fouled. They made sure Jalen Brunson was not getting that ball. Josh Hart goes to the free throw line, and this is not even. I'm not even going to put no blame at his feet because it was a calamity of plays that were not executed. I'm not even going to say a calamity of failures, a calamity of errors. No, plays that were not executed. So Josh Hart goes to the line for two, and he misses the front end. To his credit, at least he made the back end. But once again, this is where execution comes into play. Philly has 0 timeouts. They're down by 3. It goes that old adage of, do you foul up 3 or do you play defense? Normally, I would say, the way this game is gone, the way the Knicks play defense, fine, you take your chances. But that was if Philly had a timeout. Philly didn't have any timeouts. So, worst case scenario, you foul. You put them to the line. They make their 2. We're up by 1. All we have to do is inbound the ball and make a free throw. What? Because they're not going to have enough time to inbound that ball and go to the length of the court to score 3. At least for the most part, they're not. But what do? And in the post game conference, multiple players did say that it wasn't a lack of communication amongst those on the court. There's still some question of whether or not Tibbs wanted them to foul. Now, what they usually, I think when I was watching on MSG, Monica McNutt said, listen, the way Tibbs usually plays, I could see him saying, look, we're going to play straight up D. They make it, they miss. Perhaps. Just perhaps. But at the same time, I'm thinking, like I just espoused, they're up by 3. Philly has no more timeouts. You foul and you lengthen the game and force them to continue trying to go the length of the court. Only that, there was no pressure. McBride did not pressure as well as he should have. I can see the apprehension because he even said in the post-game comments, like, yeah, there was a little bit of apprehension because he just hit a 4-point play. You do not want him to hit another 4-point play, and now you don't even have a chance for overtime. Game is over. Mitch Rob, my thing is, you was up. You was up pressing Tyrese Maxey when you didn't even need to touch him. So why are you playing drop coverage when you actually have a chance to fucking foul him before the game is tied? Another question of mine, and I could swear that the Knicks had 1 timeout remaining. Why don't you use that timeout to set up an inbound play for potential game winner? The way that they operated, and like I said, maybe I'm mistaken, but the way that they operated made me to believe, like, look, y'all don't have a timeout. Why is this going to be so helter skelter? It's almost like I was like, fuck it, let's go to overtime. And overtime came and went. We had a 5-point lead in overtime. Jalen Brunson came out, quick 5 points. We're up 5. And then from that point, we got outscored 15-4. 15-4. Listen, call spade a spade. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. They won the game. They did what they should have did, which was bring it back home and make it a game by game basis. I'll give Philly their props. Do I think that we should be scared? We should be on our heels going to Philly? No. The one thing about this team, whenever they deal with adversity, whenever their back is against the wall, we come out smoking. Maybe it's the fact that we were dealing with prosperity is the reason why we have to go to Philly. But still, even if we go to Philly, we're up 3-2. This game was a game that was needed for rest because Bogdanovich is out. Our rotation is short. I don't know why Precious and Chua didn't play, but neither here nor there. If it's not for the 4-point play, we're not having this conversation. One thing that has to not happen in this pivotal game 6 is the same thing that's happened the first 5 games of the series. And that is we cannot continue to have these slow starts. We were down by 9 at the end of the first quarter. We outscored them by 15 in the second quarter, 32-17. Then we came out in the third quarter flat. I don't understand. Now we was luckily able to have a 1-point lead going into the final stanza. But this is something that's been a reoccurring situation, game after game after game. Now, another point that was brought up in the post-game show was the fact that Kyle Lowry actually being in foul trouble, picking up that 5th foul, wasn't a detriment to the Sixers. It actually helped them. And I do agree because he was a net zero on offense. And on defense, okay, he's pesky, dirty, the works. But that allowed them to actually go big. That allowed them to put Batum back in the game to actually help keep the ball away from Brunson. To force someone else to take over. So force someone else to run the offense. It allowed them to actually go a little bit bigger. It allowed Maxey to go with no questions asked. Listen, that's the first and foremost. We need to get off to a fast start. We need to take whatever fans that actually are going to show up in Philly. I'm talking about the ones that's actually going to be for the Sixers. Take them out the game quick. Have them looking like, you know what? We tired of these bum asses. Because if you don't think you thought game 4 was going to be a problem with Nick Nation getting down there and taking over the Wells Fargo, especially after this game, after this performance, you don't think we're going to go down there and show our net you born ass? Got another thing coming. Yeah. Listen, like I said, not gonna be on here. Not gonna be on here for a long time. I'm not even upset. Not not at the slightest. I'm not upset. Disappointed, yes. Upset, no. I came on here for a point. The fact that I wear this orange and blue on my sleeve, on my arm, on my head, on my chest. And I don't duck no smoke. Whatsoever. Will Embiid be able to bounce back after playing 50 plus minutes on a bum knee? Only time will tell. I know Josh Hart's about that smoke. He played 50 plus. I think he played all 53. Brunson played 50 plus. Maxey, this is going to be a battle of attrition. It's definitely going to be a battle of attrition. Both rotations are short. I think we went 7 deep, they went 8, but the eighth man only played 4 minutes. That was campaign, and I'm telling you right now, if they let this bum ass campaign be a factor in Game 6, I think I'm gonna lose my fucking head. But it's all good. It is all good. It's all gravy, baby. I know I said Knicks in 5. Well, guess what? I'm gonna have to readjust that. Knicks in 6. Yeah, I said it. Talking to somebody, was like, "Look, I think if we lose tonight, it's gonna go 7." So what? You trying to say we're not gonna go in Philly? We're not capable of going in Philly and winning? Is it something that we would wanted to string out? No. But shoot, I don't see nobody else in the East wrapping it up quick. All right, maybe the Celtics, but the Celtics got their own problems. Porzingis not even going to be available for Game 5. So, but that's not our problem. Our problem is to get out this round. Our focus should be able to get out this round. And the one last thing I'm going to say, the best thing about our team is our even killed demeanor. Tibbs not high or low. He's consistent. Like, look, all right, this one didn't we didn't handle our business on the Game 6. Jalen Brunson, all right. The things that we could have did better. Nothing we could do about it now on the Game 6. Josh Hart, look, all right, look, I messed up. I missed the free throw. There's a lot of things that we could have did better. But guess what? Ain't nothing we could do. Ifs, ands, buts, maybes doesn't really matter on the Game 6. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be on the Game 6. And guess what? Win, lose, or draw. Well, again, it can't be no draw, but y'all know what the hell I'm saying. Win or lose, y'all going to see this face on the stream again. Now, if we win, yeah, I'm going to be talking my shit. And if we lose, I'm going to stand up here and take it like a man. Because that's what New Yorkers do. That's what Knicks fans do. Look, we've been down the road of sorrow and suffering for so many years. What are we going to run for? We've been the butt of the joke for how many years? How many decades? What are we running for? We have nothing to scare. We have nothing to be scared about. We have nothing to hide. We have nothing to be ashamed about. It is what it is. So on the Game 6, go New York, go New York, go. Yeah. Goodbye.